The following program is rated MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
This week on the 5-Minute Warning.
That's what I said, man. Karma come for that ass. It's not gonna tell you when it's coming, but when he knocks on the door, it don't need for you to open it up. By the time you get to the door, they already in, be like, "Gotcha, bitch," and walk out. So
is that what karma says?
That's what karma says.
You know,
man.
That's going on the front of the show.
I'm just saying. You know, that's what karma says, man. Gotcha, bitch, and walk out.
Wait a minute. Oh my God. Oh. The show that gives you everything and nothing at all. That's everywhere you don't want to be. It's Ruben, MoeB, and on the ones and twos, AG.
The 5-Minute Warning.
Hello, everyone out there in the world of the internet. Once again, it is 5-Minute Warning, and of course, it is I am Ruben, and I am here with my crafty band of awesome people.
You didn't want to go with the alliteration? Crafty band of brothers?
Yeah, I wasn't feeling it.
Okay.
After I said it, I couldn't. I was too late. Sorry.
Okay.
All right. Of course, that's AG.
What's happening, y'all? How you doing?
And of course, the man at the top, MoeB.
What's going on?
Devontae.
Is that an Ice Cube shirt on?
Yes.
Boys in the Hood, yes.
That's just a Doughboy shirt.
Yeah, look at this guy. Trying to be all fashionable and whatnot. I ain't mad at you. So, how's your weekends? How's your week?
Not bad. Pretty good. Married to my wife. Makes it good.
I mean, I hope so.
Yes, sir.
Word. What about you, MoeB?
I didn't get auctioned off, so I guess I'm all right.
Wait a minute.
I didn't get traded in for a better model at home.
Are you saying that your wife is a slave holder? I mean, is she selling folk, breaking up families and whatnot?
She didn't trade me in for a better model, so.
Okay.
I mean, some people say, most wives are, but you didn't. I mean, I didn't say that. Some other people may say that, But since you want to bring that up, what's going on, David King? How you doing, bro? And yeah, he's a Raiders fan, and he's excited that Devontae is now
Told you, Devontae.
a Raider. Now they got to find another reason why they won't win anything. So,
can you be happy for somebody for just a second?
I'm very happy for them. I'm happy
with no
he got his money.
With no comment.
Nah, Devontae got his money.
I'm not talking about
not
that.
Mad at him.
I'm talking about that comment.
Oh, about the Raiders?
Yes.
I mean, look, it's like this, man. I'm a Commanders fan, so
What does that have to do with you? What does that have to do with you?
As long as we suck, it really doesn't matter what I say.
Move on.
But I will say this: karma comes at your ass, and nothing better than the karma coming at your ass is somebody's in the Sweet 16 and somebody's not. Michigan is in the Sweet 16. Wisconsin is not.
I didn't even know Wisconsin lost. No, wait a minute. I did know. I just forgot.
I will say that karma comes for that ass. It may not tell you when it comes, but it's gonna come for that ass.
And the image of Juwan Howard consoling the player on the opposite team was helpful too. Just saying. If you didn't see it, it's nice.
I did not see it, but I know who he's not consoling. Anybody from Wisconsin.
Well, he don't have to because they lost.
And on top of all that, the karma is even greater because you know where they played that game.
What team?
Wisconsin.
Where they play at?
Wisconsin.
They were at home?
They played 40 minutes away from the university.
Okay. They were at home?
And, yeah, not home, basically. And Iowa State came in and said, nah, bro. Not today.
Here's your sign.
I mean, that's why I said, man, karma come for that ass. It's not going to tell you when it's coming. But when he knocks on the door, it don't need for you to open it up. By the time you get to the door, they already be like, gotcha, bitch. And walk out. So
is that what karma says?
That's what karma says.
You know what
man.
that's going on the front of the show.
I'm saying. You know, that's what karma says, man. Gotcha, bitch. And walk out.
Wait a minute. Oh my God.
I'm telling you, man, it is so bad, right? Because I did feel something for all those fans who were there wearing Wisconsin stuff. And they were sad. Some were crying and whatnot. And then they showed the coach's wife in shock and getting hugged at by everybody in her little section. So, enough of that. Karma's that bitch, yeah. And when she comes to collect. So, before we get into episode 3 about relationships, we could go back to what MoeB was talking about earlier because, you know, I feel like every couple years, people forget that this shit happened before. And like, you know what? Nobody's done this before at my school. Let's try this. And of course, in good old North Kakalaki, you know, of all the places, they decided that we're going to bully some kids and stuff like that. And it was a student organized, let me repeat that, student organized mock auction of black students. Hold on, man. This school is K to 8. Kindergarten to 8. So we can sit here and say, well, you know, there's some really smart 8th graders. Or we can just say, wonder where they learned that shit from. Just saying. So, you know, basically a group of parents, community members called on the Chatham County School District to make changes after several reported racial bullying incidents at schools. And then a Facebook post, because God knows, why do we need to tell the cops? Let's just tell Facebook. You know, that her black son, I thought it was important that they said her black son, because I mean, I guess they don't auction off white people at this school, but told her some of her classmates were sold in a mock slave auction. Hold on, man. Like, did they do this shit at recess? Dave K, they were celebrating Black History Month. Stop it. Stop it.
Is he wrong, though?
Stop it.
Is he wrong?
They don't know because, well, the Facebook post was March 4th, so it could have happened in February. Very possible.
I mean, let me just ask the question I know everybody wants to know. Who's the number 1 pick? Who's the number 1 pick?
Clearly it was that kid who is like, you know, 12, but he looked like he 30.
Already got a mustache.
Yeah, he played JV
Full
ball.
beard.
Looking like he got a credit score. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he probably does have a credit score. That's the sad part. But our son experienced a slave auction by his classmates. And when we opened up, we were made aware of this type of stuff. Seems to be the norm. So much, he didn't think it was worth sharing. Hold on a second. This shit happens all the time. They just, all right, kids, come together. We can do a slave auction. You know, every Tuesday we get this shit done. Who's going to be the number 1 pick this time? Everybody turn around, you know, show your ass, put your muscles up, show them guns. Let's see who's going for the... Really? This shit happens all the time? Come on, man. I can't. He said his friend went for $350.
His friend's probably a stud.
Is that 350 like current dollars or like $350 based on when slavery was going on? Because that's a small fortune.
Yeah, that's a state. But yeah. And I mean, and another student was slave master because he, quote, knew how to handle them. Wonder who that kid was. And we don't need to put no color to that. Just saying. Everybody can go ahead and picture in their head what it looked like.
There's a Samuel L. Jackson in all of us, in every group.
I don't think that
Samuel L. Jackson character from Django in every group. So don't say that. Don't say that. I'm just saying. I got to put it out there. You know I'm right. That's why you ain't got nothing to say.
I don't think this is the case, though.
I understand it. I'm just letting you know that you can't just blanketly say certain things sometimes.
No, I'm saying that, that's probably what it was. But see, what happened is his boy got picked last. He picked his boy last because, yo, man, hey, I'm gonna let you run this shit, and I'm gonna pick you last because then I can spend more money on some of the field motherfuckers.
What's up,
That's
E-Money?
the spirit. E-Money in the house. So,
what was the actual point of the auction? Like, what was the point?
The point was, to me, just like, what's the point of making all these brand new statues? It's intimidation to me. It's letting you know who's boss. It's letting you know that we're going to regularly do this, and no one is going to say anything whether they know about it or not.
All right, so who got suspended?
The students involved got suspended for a day.
That's not suspended.
for a day, yeah.
That's not
they got
suspended.
a day off.
I mean,
that's expulsion level behavior.
And all they did was go to somebody's house and plan the next one.
Exactly. I mean, here's the thing. If all of the black people would have got together and held a draft for which white person was going to get jumped on Friday first.
Everybody got suspended for a week.
Yeah, no, they'd have been expelled from school.
No, actually not. No, that wouldn't be bad enough. How about an auction to sell all white girls?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you went there early.
Yeah, I mean, damn.
I had no choice.
I mean,
this is because
you had a choice.
No, I didn't have a choice. Well, I did have a choice, but I was definitely compelled. The reason why I was compelled is because
I gotta hear this one.
It's like y'all having mock slave trade. So the equal to that is what I just said. Y'all suspend kids for one day for that, but you gonna get expelled for the other, which you should get expelled for both. That was my point in bringing that up, and the reason that's why I said what I said. So you can have human trafficking for one people, but it's more severe to have it for another. I'm just saying.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
because I can understand the outrage if a white parent found out their white daughter got sold off to a black kid for $125.
It'd been all right if it was a white kid though.
and thank you for proving my point more.
How much did she go for?
$125.
If it was a white kid, well, how much did she go for?
$125. She's a woman. $125. I'm trying to hit all the hot buttons right now.
I see. But here's the crazy part, right? Like, the crazy part about it, all of this, is how desensitized the kids of the day are. Because the mom asked her son why he didn't tell me, and he was like, "Mom, it really wasn't a big deal." What? And yet, people want to not, we can't teach critical race theory. This is why we teach about slavery and how negative it is for this shit. Like, come on, man. If this ain't the poster child for teaching about slavery and stuff in regular history, I don't know what it is, but it is in North Carolina.
Because the reason these black kids probably like it's not a big deal because they're probably extremely outnumbered. And the reason they're saying it's not a big deal is because they know even when the public gets wind of it, it ain't like it's gonna change. So they just like, hey, whatever, white people doing white people things. Nothing new.
Yeah, thank you for saying that because I was about to say it myself.
Yeah, to me, it's just the crazy part. Like, yo, man, this is like they didn't give what grade it happened in. They just said the school houses kindergarten to eighth grade, bro. Like, and you wonder why like people like truly hate other races because if they gotta grow up in shit like this, and when they get big enough to defend themselves, and they do. I mean, they were even they were singing the N-word, man. Like, really? But nobody at the school knew about it.
That's not true.
But they would do it on the regular.
No,
like
nobody in the school cared enough about it.
That's true.
And so, which brings me to the part where the superintendent's so late and so
offered an apology.
Weak. Because I understand he's from DC, but what I don't get is the fact that you are in the deep South and you don't have your ear close enough to the ground to know this stuff's going on. And then when you find out it's going on, they get a 1-day suspension. You can get a 1-day suspension for having a blunt. You gave these kids a 1-day suspension? For real? Are you Ben Carson?
Somebody should throw a punch. Maybe they got a week.
Man, all I'm saying to me is like, number one, like we were saying in the production meeting Thursday, this is the second time that we have discussed this very type of thing on this show, which tells me that this is something that happens on the regular all across the nation, especially the South.
Yeah.
The only reason we know about this is the only reason we knew about Ahmaud Arbery a year and a half later, because of the speed and heavy access that we have to get information. That is the only reason we know about this. This has been going on, like MoeB said, it's going to keep going on, and there's nothing you can do about it. But the worst thing these people can be called is a racist. Really? I thought you would embrace the word by now, being that you act like this, but apparently not. I'm just letting you know.
If they would have suspended them kids for more than one day, them white parents would have been so outraged. And then we would have heard all the things that we hear when white kids do something. Oh, they're just kids. Yeah, boys will be boys. Oh, it was harmless. It was just an immature joke.
In Chatham County schools, we proudly boast that diversity is our strength. And moving forward, it will be our intentional focus to ensure that this celebration includes everyone. If this is your strength, Chatham, oh my God, let's go take over that place now with us 3, 5 other dudes, and some toy guns, because clearly their strength ain't shit.
2022, they still don't see a problem with an auction for black people. So.
I don't even know if the superintendent is black. I assume he is, but it doesn't even matter. Like, at this point in time, it doesn't even matter, because, if you're black, if the superintendent is black, then I'm mad at you for this kind of weak ass bullshit.
It don't matter what color the superintendent is.
Yeah, this is weak.
He's yellow because his response was scared. He's scared of the white people, which is why you only dole out a 1-day suspension, because obviously you're fearful of white rage.
I mean, God, we suspend a 8th grader for 1 day. What did he do? Oh, he engaged in some classist racist shit. Oh, man, John got suspended for a week for punching a kid in the face. I think this is worse than that. You would think. Ah, man, North Carolina, man, it's it was probably like a year and a half since we talked about that last one, and I don't remember that last one. I think it was in New York, but this is annoying to me.
The point is, it doesn't matter. The idea that we're talking about it twice in a reasonable amount of time, it's like, okay, this is what we're doing. Again, the only reason that we know about this is because of technology. Information, the news cycle is getting less than 24 hours constantly. And so we have all this information, and this is part of it. And so this is kind of the ugly truth. But the thing is, the operative word in all this is it's the truth, and it's not going to stop. Not going to stop.
And yes, KB Yako, you're right. North Carolina is a place that had a lot of marriages with children under the age of 18.
Hey man, North Carolina can walk and chew gum at the same racist, incestuous time.
They can do a whole bunch of things.
They can do it all, man.
And they can keep all that shit there.
5-tool player.
Yeah. There are times in life where I'm glad I live in Virginia. This is one of them.
Well, don't uncover too much because you might find out you don't want to live here either.
I mean, that's very true. That's very true.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's some county in Virginia where they're probably looking at this article going, "Oh, we can't do fake auctions of black people. We're just trying to stay in practice just in case that slavery thing pops back up again. We want to make sure we're prepared for it."
Oh God.
I mean, they pretty much figure like, "Hey man, Youngkin might make that thing happen again."
For real.
Wow. And the sad part about that is, y'all are probably right. All right. So, now that that's done, relationships part 3. Woohoo! I mean, so far, I feel like we talked a lot about, how relationships look from our vantage point. Last week we talked about what we look for in a significant other, and then of course the dreaded. So what are we doing?
I love that.
I mean, I don't know if that question is dreaded. It just seems like most of the time we ain't never prepared for that question. It's not that it's dreaded.
Well, it's dreaded because you're not prepared. You're not prepared when it happens, or it's like she is not prepared. It's rare that both people are prepared for this question, and one just has the guts just to say it. I mean, especially if you're trying to, I might get rid of my old girls and just go one. I don't know. Especially after like she did some bullshit the other day. See, this is why I keep these other hoes around. And then she's like, "So what are we doing?" It's like, come on, man. I wasn't ready for this shit. So that's why it's in some ways it is dreaded.
You heard it here first, ladies. Ruben's got a whole roster of chicks on the bench just in case
I wish.
start acting out of line.
You can hold out if you want to get traded. Some of y'all are just gonna get waived
Hey man,
because you ain't got no value no way, right?
bro, if Devontae Adams can get traded, so can you.
Yes.
$5 and 25
Deshaun
cents.
Watkins can get traded. Anything's possible.
Yeah. So this week we're gonna talk about when do you know that person is the one? You know what? Before I say what we doing, is this person the one I can say that to? Because let's just be real, I feel confident in making the statement that one person always is ready before the other and is well into their feelings and thoughts before the other. So it's like, if you got the "what are we doing" question, my hope is you've thought about is they the one question. Because if you ain't thought about that, that could be real awkward real quick. So I want to start differently. MoeB, when did you know your wife was the one?
I mean, do I have enough time for this? Like,
Give me the cliff notes, baby. Give me the cliff notes.
I mean, wait a minute, you asking for the specific moment? Like the specific moment in which I was like, "Oh yeah, this the one."
Sure, I can work with that.
Why you put me on the spot like that, man? That's
Normally I go to AG, but I want to change up a little bit. But I know you know, so I don't know where you're from.
Hey, you friend? I'm just saying. So like, I'm actually prepared for this question somewhat.
Man, that's deep.
So I was about, 30,000 feet in the air, and we were flying over Pittsburgh, and me and her.
Why you ain't? Okay.
We were in a plane.
I mean, where were you? Never mind.
Would you let him tell the story?
Yeah. So we're flying. It's we look down and the city of Pittsburgh at night, and I'm on a plane, which I don't really mind flying, but a whole bunch of stuff had transpired, and all I remember thinking is, man, I feel right at home with this person who I don't even really know that well yet, sitting beside me. And I looked at her and she was leaning on me, and she was like semi-emotional about, whatever, because, she's a woman and I don't understand what everybody's being emotional about all the time. Because it wasn't an emotional moment to me. It was a moment of clarity to me. Like, we were flying over Pittsburgh and I looked at her and I was just like, yo, I want to travel the world with this woman. I want to do everything.
Did you say that?
In my head?
Oh, okay.
I mean, but I did express a sentiment that towards her. Like, and honestly, we hadn't even started dating yet. I was just like, yo, we had just had a real big, a lot of deep conversations, and I was just looking at her and I was just like, yeah, man, I think I want to do this forever with her.
Okay. Was that before the whole, so what are we doing?
Oh man, we ain't never had no so what are we doing question.
Oh, so you just jumped in straight up, no filter.
I mean,
when it was y'all, it was y'all.
Man, I still don't know what we doing, man. I just know we married. That's, you know.
He said he skipped all that. Be like, he woke up one day with a ring on.
2 kids later, I still don't know what we doing. Damn, you figured something out.
No, man, but seriously, like over Pittsburgh, I just looked at her and I was just like, yeah, this is it. And it was the weirdest feeling, man. I just knew.
And you felt super calm.
I mean, I'm always super calm, so.
I mean, but something changed emotionally.
Nah, because like I don't really believe in the emotional changes and stuff. I believe in motivational changes. So like from that moment on, like my motivations were different. Like, cause I was like, I want to be in position to do things with this person.
Okay.
Like, I didn't change. I'm still just as immature and childish and all the things I was before. I'm just motivated differently now.
Okay. All right. Good. All right, AG. When did you know that Boo Love was the one?
10th grade.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So hold on, you waited like 30 years?
It's some back and forth to it because, you know, if you've listened to the show at all, you know, junior high school for the, in those 3-year period, we were tight. I mean, tight like glue.
But not that tight.
Right. We weren't romantic at all. I didn't have any feelings for her at all. But see, this is the thing. I had watched her date.
Losers.
No. I had watched her date friends of mine. And so I got a chance to kind of be a fly on the wall while being included in activities or whatever. And so she checked a lot of boxes, even though I didn't know she was checking boxes.
Did she know she was checking boxes?
No, because we never talked like that.
Okay.
So it's just like, there were certain things that I wanted that other women said that were stupid that she provided because I saw her do it with other men. So I was kind of like, okay. So when I got in like my 20s or so, I started to pick certain women that had qualities that I liked. And so over time, I saw that she always was the prototype. Amalgamation of all those women together, she kind of embodied all of those things. So
who sung that song?
What?
Prototype. Thank you. Continue. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It popped in my head.
So when she told me that she was going through a divorce, it was all over at that point.
What's up, girl?
You rubbing your hands together like, yeah.
I can't wait to get out of this bullshit.
Oh man, that was my second thought. My first thought was, I'm so sorry because I know how painful that is, or at least I've heard about how painful that is. My second thought is, it's on.
So when you about to be free, girl?
I didn't say it like that, but I sure was thinking it. This is the first time I've actually been back in the cut on the prowl for a woman. First time.
So did you do anything? Did you just say, hey, I'm trying to get with you, or did you let her know in other different ways? No,
I called. We had a long conversation, which really solidified it with me. And I had to get some advice from a mutual childhood friend to kind of calm down, because I had to realize that she's going through a lot. She's going through divorce, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And she was just like, no, just back up. It's going to be okay. Just keep doing what you're doing. Don't freak out. It'll be fine.
Take your time.
And it was. But I promise you, I was back in the cut. I was waiting. And when the time came, I didn't hesitate.
Were you standing on the wall like, yep, what's that time?
No,
she got that paper yet?
Like that.
Oh.
It wasn't like that. It wasn't that cool, but again, I was definitely on the prowl.
First of all, this won't cool, but if this is cool, awesome.
It can.
I didn't think it was that cool.
So I knew
All right.
years ago, and then I knew it. 30 years later, I knew because I had an opportunity. I didn't know I was going to get an opportunity. But ninth grade, she was fine. She was kind, smile. That's all I needed then. And then again, she checked up all the little boxes. It's all over, buddy. It's all over. So once I got about like, 35, 40 years old, I knew what those boxes were. They were non-negotiable. There it is.
All right. Just be honest.
Yeah, he's right. That's exactly what it was.
AG was in the tall grass
Man.
waiting to pounce.
Like them.
I'm just saying. So using the tall grass, waiting to pounce. Let's just be honest. I ain't trying to have you talk bad about nobody, but if it's just us in the internet, it's just us.
It's us in the internet.
The whole, it's just us in the whole internet. But her ex was lame, wasn't he? He was lame.
No, he just didn't do the right things.
Okay.
He didn't have, well, for as far as I'm concerned, he was not lame, but he did not have the tools to be with this particular woman.
Oh, that's just a nice way of saying
Hey,
he
he
was
lame.
lame.
No, because it's not.
boy,
No,
you a
no,
politician, boy. You
Yeah. I
no,
know,
because
right?
because for someone else, he's probably perfect. What I'm
Hey,
telling you,
look. There's a lame out there for everybody, but
but I'm not gonna say that because, like I said, for me, everybody can't be with me, and I can't be with everybody. But for what she offers, the way she offers it, no one can beat someone like me. No one. I'll beat you 5 days out of 5.
I appreciate that confidence. Whoop whoop whoop.
If I had a,
You
if I had a
see,
horn,
like
I'd go, "Grr."
I knew my wife's ex, and the whole time I always was just like, man, this dude is lame. Like, and I ain't even mean it in no mean way, man. Like, it won't even like no mean way. Like, I actually, the dude, I was semi cool. It's not as cool as you can be with somebody who's lame, but I was like, he's all right. But I was like, man, he's lame. Like,
Hey, wrong.
W Brown 81. I don't know.
He was jealous.
oh, she talking about the Pittsburgh thing. Like, she was kicking it with somebody else the night before. I mean, they ain't got nothing to do with me. Like, I don't care. I didn't care. I was jealous. Man, ain't nothing jealous about me. I'm a lot of things. And some of them are positive and most of them are negative. But jealous ain't one of them.
AG saying her ex was cool, but it ain't him.
No.
I mean, hey, that's what it's got to be, man. Because if you ain't like that, I mean, why she want to be with you? So
I'm just
Ain't
saying.
nothing
I
wrong
mean,
with that, man.
the only thing.
he was lame for her, and you made her world straight.
I don't think he was lame. I just think he did not have. There's a difference between being lame and not being with the right person, not doing the right things.
I mean, you're right. I'm not trying to put words in your mouth just because, like, I thought the person my wife would before.
Because honestly, I feel like her ex did not. He didn't compete. He didn't compete. Even if he wasn't right for her, he didn't show up to compete every day. This dude wasn't trying to go to work.
Yeah, usually we call those dudes lame.
Okay, well, if that's what you're calling lame.
I was kind of thank you.
Okay, well, if that's what you
yeah.
call lame, then that's lame. Then I just don't feel like that. It's just like,
Especially if he ain't showing up for the job every day. And I ain't talking about real work. I'm talking about like work in the relationship. If he ain't there for that, then what he doing?
I don't know.
Like,
but
yeah, that's called lame bullshit.
yeah, you can leave that on unprotected if you want to. What's a dude like me waiting, and I will steal
Exactly.
your woman from you. I'm just saying, and I ain't have to steal her. It's not like
Lick,
that at
licking
all.
his lips and rubbing his hands together. AG in the background.
Yeah,
girl.
buddy.
One more mistake, bro. One more mistake.
The next thing you know, yeah, she's getting divorced. Hell yeah.
Nah, see, cause like, well, my wife's ex almost made me not want to talk to her. Like, just because I just kept thinking, like, how did somebody like that get with her? Like, what about her? Like, so we had to kick it as a friend for her, because I was like, man, like, what about her? And I mean, honestly, I wasn't looking to get with her, like, it just happened. I was, we were friends first, and the friends thing always wins.
Well, I'll say this. I worked with the dude. And the first time I met your wife, she came to see him. And I looked at her, and I looked at him. I looked at her again, and I looked at him. And I was like, what? I just shook my head, kept moving, because I didn't get it. But hey, I guess everybody.
I didn't get it either the first time I saw her. Even though she don't remember the first time I met her. Like, I remember her, but she don't remember me. So I guess with that, I must have been chasing her the whole time since she don't even remember seeing me.
I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Well, I saw my wife get dressed to go out on a date yesterday or Friday, and I couldn't believe it either.
A date with who?
With me.
Oh.
I looked at her, I was like, really?
Are we going out? Because I think we need to stay here.
No, it wasn't even like that. It's just like I couldn't believe that's my wife. I was just like, for real? Okay.
Girl, you looking so good. I'm starting to get insecure. Like, what is it that you see in me?
For real. Exactly. Man, I'm just saying.
I mean, did I play the lottery that day?
Man, she had on some little kicks on, some black pants, a little jacket. I was like, oh my God, are you freaking serious?
I mean,
girl, let me spend some money on you for you. I'm just saying.
Look, I'm telling you straight up, man.
We going to Sizzler.
The best.
You okay, Ruben?
If she was looking that fine and you said we going to Sizzler, you need to be divorced.
Why?
Because you need to take it somewhere other than Sizzler.
Man, Sizzler is like, it's like symbolic of anywhere you want to go, boo-boo. Anywhere you want to go.
What is this?
What is that?
I want to know what the meme is.
Can I click on that? I can't click on that.
We can't click on that. We don't do memes up here. This ain't 21st century. Shit. We lucky we got smiley faces up in this motherfucker.
He might have said, "Oh, y'all funny."
Yeah. So I mean, yeah. So I guess the next question is, when'd you bring around the friends and the family? I'm assuming the friends found out first because you got to do a test run on them before you take them around the family. Now, I will speak on this because I guess the last friend I did date, I might have even said it up here already. It was more of a surprise type of deal because that's what it is. Hey man, it ain't Ruben failing. That's what we use, bro. It ain't use no damn memes. Whatever. You got something to say it. Stupid ass pictures. So took it to my niece's graduation, gave the parental units a heads up, gave my brother and his wife a heads up, and that was about it. We went there. It's a family thing, man.
That's big.
Yeah. I mean, it was a family thing, and hey, what's going on, Lamont? Because they call me by my middle name, because my dad's name is Ruben. What's going on, Lamont? How you doing? Hey, and this is this. And the pure shock on people's faces was worth all of it.
Wait a minute, why were they shocked?
Because I don't be bringing women around the crib like the family like that.
That's true. Yeah,
no.
Yeah, you got to follow protocol. That's true.
Yeah, and it was like, and nobody got the memo, and that was on purpose, because what I didn't want is extra added attention. But later on that night, when you see her at the table with all the other in-laws, I just walked over. Everything good over here? All right, let me know if you need something, and walked away, because they talk. That's how they talk about you. When you with the other married people and the married into the family people and all that, that's when they talk that shit.
Hold on. You left her alone? You just like walked away and left her alone like that?
You have to do that.
No. She was there, and I didn't know she was there. And I was just like, oh, I see this is a table with all the people who came into the family. I'm just checking on to see you. All right, you need something to drink? All right, I'll holler at you later. You get back to your business, because I don't be doing that, man. That's one of those things. However, I will say this. My oldest brother hit me up on game. He did it the right way. So, like, there was one point in time where it was his wife, my younger brothers. I think she might have been married or at least engaged. And then the person I brought, they were in the kitchen chopping it up. And we just came into the house. We were talking outside. We came in the house. I went and spoke. My brother went and spoke. And of course, my oldest brother went there. He spoke a little bit, gave his wife a kiss on the cheek, and then rolled out. And I was like, he's like, that's how you do it. And I was like, thanks, man. Thanks for ruining it for the rest of us. I hate you.
I hate you.
It's all love.
It's all love.
Hate
It's all-
you. It's all love. It's all love, though.
It's all
You
love,
walking
man.
oxymoron. I hate you. It's all love.
I mean, you know, it's whatever. That's just, you know, he that type of dude. But yeah, I mean, as we know on this show, the rule is you don't bring somebody around the house unless y'all together or y'all been together long enough that it's that time anyway. You know, she's already met the parental units, so it's one of those. It just happens. So, what about you, AG? First time around friends or family?
Friends first, just because of the way things kind of developed. But once I knew that we were dating, once we started that, the first thing I did was put it out on Facebook publicly. So I was going scorched earth. Whoever you thought you were to me, or whatever, I'm letting you know right now that is over. And the reason why that was so impactful for me to
God
do
dang.
was because
Side
I
chicks?
had never done that before.
That's
No.
when you let all side chicks know. Step off. Don't be calling me no more.
All done. Everybody's head was on the
Damn,
ground.
you went Facebook official.
So that was before I told my parents, and I didn't. And the other thing too is the only thing I cared about was my mom's racism, and I let her know up front. I understand how you feel. She remembers how you feel, because like I said, we have known each other all our lives.
Yeah.
Don't make me choose. Be nice. Don't make me choose. She's like, "Oh, so okay, AG, everything fine." I'm like, "Okay, just letting you know." Just letting you know. Because it took me a long time to get here, and I'm not leaving for anybody.
I mean, it did. It took you almost 30 years to get there.
So I'm
God
just
damn,
saying. So
that's
again,
that is the long road for real.
no, I don't care about the long road. I care about succeeding. So it's just like, you know,
Win's a win.
exactly the W that no one can take away from me. So I'm just saying, man, it's just like, I just didn't care. I didn't care about family or friends at all. I cared about, this is what's going on. You're on board or you're not. I don't care.
All right. MoeB, were you Facebook official?
Man, I guess. I mean, I ain't never been big social media anyway, but I mean, are you asking when did I bring her around the family? Like, she was around the family before we were together. So,
But when she was around the family, it was official. Official.
They probably knew before he did.
I mean, no, I had to clarify. I had to, because if I don't clarify, my family, people around my house will ruin it. They'll start they'll ask questions about the
They'll
other
ruin it.
ones. Yeah, they'll be like, "Oh, so and so ain't coming over." Like, oh man, you blowing up the spot.
He said,
Am I-
Ruben, can you breathe? He can't breathe. He turned red.
Because he's not wrong, man. He's not wrong. And AG knows our side of the family is like that too, man. Nah, man, they're gonna do it polite. But he is not wrong. His family will do that.
And my mom ain't trying to keep up with no names, man. My mom would have said the wrong name a few times,
Man.
and I'd have been like,
Do you think she say the wrong name because it ain't Tina?
Nah, man.
nah.
Because
It
I
wouldn't
mean,
have been that
moms
name.
can be passive aggressive, man. If they
That's
don't
not
like
the
somebody,
one
they'll call
she
you by
said,
somebody
though.
else's name.
See, no, honestly, it's my fault because I've had a lot of friends, and as my mom would say, she don't know who I'm with and who I'm friends with when I was dating. So she just, it got to the point where she just didn't say the name. I had to just give the physical description of who I was talking about, and then she'd be like, okay. But yeah, because she said the wrong name a few times, and I was just like,
Really? That's what we're doing? In front of all these people?
I mean, she would say names of people that I never even dated, AG. Like, just people like that I kicked it with. And she would say the name, and I'd be like, man, I ain't seen her in like 4 or 5 years. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, so no, to answer your question, man, I had to, I gave the people in the know, the people who needed to know, knew. Like my mom. Like, she's really the only person that needed to know.
Oh man.
Actually, no, to be honest, the big one was my grandma. Because once I really started dating somebody and my grandma's around, like, that's who I tell.
Okay, I get that.
She a nice girl, baby.
Black Morticia Adams. Last time I went Facebook official, not even a week later, I was on the bathroom floor holding my chest, crying.
Wow.
Ouch. I mean, apparently she's laughing about it now, but ouch. Social
media, man. It's just.
I don't think I've ever went social media official on anybody. Because ain't none of their damn business.
I was never heavy enough in the social media game to. I mean, when I was still on Facebook, like heavy, I was already married for real, so it was like easy.
Right. I get that.
But yeah, I never was on social media big enough to be doing that. And then when I wasn't married, I was single. Like single. just saying, I was single. I was dating.
I've been there too.
You know what I'm saying?
I used to be single till I wasn't.
Yeah. I mean, that's and to be honest, I was single for a while. Like, from one relationship to another was years. So yeah, I had a big single gap, and then I met Miss Brown. So
I hear you.
Actually, I met her when I was still single too, and I you know what I'm saying, and then I watched her go through her relationship, and I watched it burn, crash, and burn again.
But you said it was lame, so did it really crash and burn?
I mean, just because he was lame don't mean it want to crash and burn on her end. Like,
okay, I get that.
And then I watched her be single. You know what I'm saying? Because
so you was kind of in the cut too.
No, we was just friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? Friend. Like, look, it's complicated, man. I was dating one of her coworkers for a while.
Alrighty.
And then that crashed and burned. I don't know if that really crashed and burned. That just.
Did you just pull a MoeB and say it's like,
it just
don't
stopped.
want you? I'll never forget how harsh that was. That hit me in the face, man.
It wasn't harsh, man. She said, I want to be with somebody that knows what they want. I'm like, I know what I want. It just ain't you. Like, and
you don't see the abrasion in that?
No, I do, but I also
don't care.
I mean, what is it? Like, that's what it was.
I mean,
no, I'm not saying you shouldn't have said it, but every time you say it, it's like somebody got me on the ground punching me in the face.
And I wished her the best. Like, it was sincere, wishing her the best. Like, yo, if this ain't your move, go.
He said, go.
That's true, man. I ain't never been mean to nobody. I ain't never been harsh to nobody. I ain't never just like slap somebody in the face with some insensitive statement. That's just not what I do. Now, sometimes I say things and I'm a little bit too detached from it.
That was one of those times.
That's just a character flaw, man.
He said that was one of those times.
That's fair. That you were detached from that.
Yeah, it was
pretty much let it happen.
Yeah, you're pretty barren there, buddy.
Man.
That's a desolate statement. Just
but look, man, it's all about the truth, and it's better to tell the truth than to keep the lie going.
He wasn't lying. That's not exactly true. It was.
I mean, no. I appreciate the fact that he pretty much was like, "There's no gray area here. We cool, but I don't want to be with you." So there's no area for her to be like, "That's not what you said." No, I said I didn't want to be with you. I think that's fair.
And for the record, me saying I just knew we weren't compatible. Like, it would have never worked.
No, you did say all that.
Her. You know what I'm saying? I liked her.
No, you said all that. It's just like I just remember it sometimes, and I'm like,
now the brother's good with his words.
Wait a minute. What does this mean? W Brown 81, single, aka MoeB. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Me neither.
Because she has the false idea that the name MoeB comes from how do I put this? A high success rate with members of the opposite sex. Hence being Moe female dogs. Like Moe bitches.
Wow. Okay. Wow. All right.
And it's true. There are people who said that, who called me that very statement. One of them's laughing right now.
That's what I was going to say. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing, Ruben?
But that's not where the name MoeB came from. MoeB is like a pen name that I started in elementary school because my middle name is Moreno.
We just finished it.
Man, y'all need to leave this dude alone, man. Wait a minute. Okay, what does this mean? Black Morticia Adams is like Boondocks.
Yeah, because there was an episode. Yeah, there was a guy that said his name was Moe, and they said they called him Moe bitches.
Yep.
and that was the episode of Boondocks in which people around me then started saying that.
Why are you looking like that, Ruben?
It made sense.
Wow, that's cold. That's cold. Why you want to call a man a hoe?
And then I used to joke and I said,
I didn't call him a hoe.
Then I used to joke and say I spelled it with 2 T's, so it wasn't offensive.
You know, I can't with y'all. Well, at least I got clarification.
And I do have a championship, WWE championship belt that says MoeB up there that somebody gave me for my birthday, which she tries to hide because she's like, that person is dead. You can't. And I'm like, what? The pen name that I started in the 4th grade is dead? I mean, don't try to kill my childhood.
Well, you were afraid you were going to get traded last week. I'm just saying.
Auctioned off, traded in, whatever. Same thing.
For a younger model.
Find a better model.
Oh, my goodness.
You would hold from a young age.
That's funny. This is funny.
I mean, you know, it's what it is, man. Relationships are funny.
Yeah, I used to write sports stories when I was in elementary school. So I wrote a whole bunch of sports fiction stories because those were my 2 passions. My favorite youth author was Matt Christopher, who wrote nothing but sports. But see, I didn't tell people this because that would have ruined my street cred, people knowing I was out there reading and whatnot.
Yeah, because that girl that you walked up to when you moved to Portsmouth was like, are you gay? Just because you were nice. That's cool.
Look.
Why? Because I got education, bitch? I mean,
no, because he was being nice to her. He was being respectful when he walked up to her.
I'm just saying, back in the day, like I didn't see many people having a high success rate with members of the opposite sex by walking up to them saying, hey, I think you're an attractive young lady. I would love to get your phone number so we can talk later on, because the response was always, nigga, you sound gay.
Oh my God.
I'm dead.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, that's maybe I was just watching, you know, maybe I was looking at the wrong women or whatnot, but
I'm so dead.
I'm just saying, if anybody from around where I was from had a high success rate with a walk-up line like that, please let me know, because it didn't work for me.
No, it didn't work for me either. It was terrible. That's how I was laughing so hard, because it's true.
Still doesn't work for me.
It's not going to.
I guess I got to be a dick. You know,
man, that leads into a whole nother thing,
man.
That leads into a whole other thing that's going to get us banned.
The people with the highest success rate with walking up and approaching women have to have just enough asshole, just enough dick, and just enough like not giving a F about the opposite sex. Those are the ones that just can't beat the women off them.
He's not wrong, man. I promise he is not wrong.
I know.
Oh, man, that was
So if you're a nice guy out there and you having trouble with the opposite sex, you gotta start lying, man. You gotta start acting like you ain't nice, like at least up front. Don't be that nice up front. Because if you don't be that nice up front, later on you can start being nice, and then she thinks that she fixed you, and now everybody's happy.
Not wrong there.
Because I mean, women love a good fixer-upper, and if you can just be the ugliest house on the best block, and let her fix you up, you'll be good.
You know that she gonna try to flip you because she don't respect you because she can mold you, right?
Damn.
Maybe.
Just saying.
And Black Morticia Adams said, not all of us women are like that.
No,
They're
actually,
not.
most women older are not like that.
Yeah.
My mom used to tell me that all the time. She's like, young girls like bad boys, women like good men. There's a difference.
There you go. Because I did the exact opposite of what he's telling you to do. What I did was I kept on doing that, having that approach until I found a woman that can handle it.
Yeah, you know.
And once you find that group of women, you're all good. But I avoid women like that nowadays like the plague. It makes me puke in my mouth.
Get rid of that shit, man.
Yeah, but I said it doesn't affect me because they don't affect me. But I mean, I hope you know you carry some Pepto-Bismol on you or something so you can.
Yeah, I know. I got
that nasty taste.
I got a 5'3" bottle of it right next to me. So I carry around Pepto-Bismol all the time. Just saying.
Oh God.
Gangster, street thug, pimp. 3 things that I have never been, E-Money. But I appreciate the sentiment.
So this week we talked about when you knew she was the one and when you brought her around your friends and family. So next week is our last part of relationships. And basically we're going to talk to the 2 married people here because, all right, you got it locked down. You put a ring on it. What's next?
That'll be fun.
That'll be fun from 2 perspectives because one, we have the creation of children, and the other, who technically is stepdaddy, but he's really not because they old.
Stepdaddy.
You know.
None of those things. Because it's a funny thing. Because Lauren used to say, Lauren used to try to push that, and I was like, "Girl, I am to your kids. I am that dude married to their mom, and I am so good with that. There is an upside to it, and I love it.
You
So
make her
just
happy, and they cool with you because you do such.
You know, when my kids aren't happy with what I say, sometimes I think that's what I am to them too.
But we'll talk more about that next week on the conclusion of our 4-part series on relationships. But as of right now, AG, what's on your mind?
Actually, I just want to piggyback on that whole Chatham County thing. It just lets me know that no matter where we're going, racism will be a part of this country. It'll be a part of this world. Because don't make any mistake, there's racism past the borders of the United States, and it's heavy. It just feels different and it looks different. And because we don't talk about it that often, because we're in our own vacuum, it feels like it doesn't exist. People across the water on both ends are the same way or worse for many groups. It doesn't matter. But it's just, I just want people to know this is not going away. There's no fix for it. It's not going away. You can make rules. You can do this. You can have a black president, whatever. It doesn't matter. Racism at its core is going to be here, period. That's all I got.
I wish that were true. That's all I would say on that. I wish that was true.
You wish what was true?
The official sponsor of 5 Minute Warning, Pepto-Bismol and Peeps. I take that. So, all right, MoeB, what's on your mind, bro?
All right, I'm trying not to get long-winded about this, but
here we go.
As the guy who says a lot of things that are questionable sometimes and has been accused of being a womanizer or somebody who does not like women, I gotta take this moment in time to say that obviously our society really just does not care about women. And as much as I joke about certain things, what I am is a dad with 2 daughters, and it really disgusts me how little we think of women by our actions. Deshaun Watson just got the highest guaranteed contract in NFL history, and the man has 22 civil cases against him from women accusing him of indecent things who are all massage therapists. Now, I get it. He has been absolved criminally, but that don't make you feel a little bit weird that 22 women who don't know each other all say that this dude was doing nasty creep shit with them at massage stuff? You know, And like, I get it. The sports media has to just talk about the sports stuff, but like, that don't make anybody weird that like this team gave up the highest amount of draft picks ever for a quarterback and then gave him guaranteed money all to win some football games, even though anybody with reasonable sense would be like, that dude at least kind of creepy. Like, I just don't get how our society claims to care about women. And we have the hashtag Me Too movement, which sometimes felt like it swung way too heavy. But then something like this happens, and then I'm just like, yo, I understand why that hammer swings so heavy. Because us as a society, men dominated, we are not to be trusted when it comes to issues of women's rights. Because if it serves us better to ignore that stuff, we will. So the Cleveland Browns, congratulations. You got a creepy ass quarterback who probably did some weird shit with some women and took advantage of his position. But hey, maybe you'll actually make the playoffs. So I guess everything's cool. God, man. Like, so any woman who feels like I say insensitive thing towards women, hey, look, I might say some insensitive things, but I'm saying it all out of like perspective and love. But I actually respect and value women. And unfortunately, the rest of society doesn't. So that's all I got. I just, everybody was celebrating trade, and I was just feeling weird as shit because I'm pretty sure this dude is got some serious issues.
Preach.
But he's $250 million rich now. Guaranteed, no matter what.
Cleveland doing Cleveland things. All right. You know,
Cleveland doing men things.
Pretty much. But it ain't just the Deshaun Watson thing. I mean, I look at the Kanye West thing, man. He's doing stalkerish stuff, seeming kind of creepy.
Yeah, I was thinking that when you were talking. It's the same thing.
We got so many like just, and the common denominator is, man, apparently men with money and power, man, they just not to be trusted with women.
Well, like they say in sports, man, success hides a lot of bad things. Just saying.
I guess.
Just saying. Ooh, Leah Thomas. Woo-hoo. Don't bring that up. That's a whole nother show.
Yeah.
Good gravy. Don't bring that up. My wife is heated about that person.
Okay.
Just saying.
I mean, I'm kind of curious now, but yeah, it's another show.
It is.
So, what's on my mind? The interesting part is, I wasn't going to talk about Deshaun Watson, but I was going to talk about Women's History Month. Because, especially in sports, I think it's interesting that I'm curious to see what happens after this month. Because, like, you have the Women's Final Four, or the Women's Basketball Tournament, who can now use March Madness because they finally realize, hey, you know, we actually might be able to make some women money off this women basketball shit. Duh. You know. The Leah Thomas thing is interesting. But more importantly, I just think I think I talked about it last week. Like, the Buick commercials are so awesome because they talk about what you don't see. And I think the situation is we either don't or we choose not to see women doing what women do, you know, in a positive manner. Because I do think that a lot of women get overshadowed by, you know, all of the, I guess, all the men stuff. But yo, man, I can't watch like men's hockey is cool, but I can't watch, but I like women's hockey, you know? There's something more interesting about it. Like women's soccer. So, when it's all said and done, I think our world has a lot to do and learn about how both sides, do and think. It is like there was a commercial about these two people doing the same thing. One's a man, one's a woman, and then at the end of it, he's like, I get paid 17% more than her. And I was like, ooh, that's kind of rough. I mean, but I guess the big question is, as Tico and AG have said, until men decide to truly see women for who they are, we're just going to live in this horrible moment. And, it's just not good. It's just not good for anybody. Because if certain people treat black people a certain way, and they treat women a certain way, they treat black women a certain way, and they treat Asians a certain way. I mean, it doesn't even matter almost what your color is. It's just, if you're not part of the thought process, the thought possible majority of everything, then you're just a minority. And it doesn't matter what you are, what race you are, as long as you're not a white dude, you're kind of a minority to everybody else. So we just need to watch that as we move on in this world. And, I would dare say everybody make sure that you keep your eyes open, keep your ears open. But more importantly, just be prepared, because, it's coming. The question is, will everybody be ready when it comes? What is it? I don't know. But when we get it, we will all know. So that's all I got. I'd like to thank everybody today for being on the show. And yes, Kanye is, that's a whole nother episode. Especially after he came out with that gospel album. I can't even talk no more. So thanks everybody for joining in on the chat. Thanks for everybody who's listening, who's now on chat. Thanks for everybody who will listen when this comes out. Thank you to MoeB. Thank you to AG. Once again, it's a good day. The only person who can make it not a good day is you. So let's try not to do that, And also, I guess I'll leave it with this. The fact that the show Temptation Island has been alive for 4 seasons. If your significant other says, yo, let's go to Temptation Island, break up with her or divorce her. Just, what's the point? What's the point? Because if you want to do that, then it's time to go. Because everybody knows what's going to happen on a damn show. And it's just stupid.
Did you think those are real relationships on that show?
I mean, it doesn't matter. Because because you know what? It may not be real relationships on the show. There's at least one real couple on that damn show.
I disagree. I think they all up there and they know what they're getting. They all up there trying to get fame, not trying to be in a relationship.
But nobody getting fame from it, as far as I can tell. Except there's 16 weeks of TV.
Bro, you on TV? That's famous to some people. And this generation equates fame with success.
I mean, yeah. Temptation Island, man. Stupid stay on TV. I can't even watch it. And that's saying something. Because I watch a whole bunch of garbage. So, but yeah. Hey, thanks everybody for being here. Once again, tell your friends, tell your enemies, just tell somebody about us. We'll be back next Sunday for the conclusion of our 4-part series on relationships. And love, peace, hair grease, and so.
Email us at 5minutewarning19@gmail.com. And also leave comments on Facebook and Twitch. Search 5 Minute Warning. Contact us on Twitter at AG_FMW podcast, at Newsman25, at FMW 2019. Contact us on Instagram, MoeB 5 Minute Warning, AG_5 Minute Warning, Newsman25. You can listen to the podcast at Apple Podcast, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast. Thank you for listening. This has been another episode of
5-minute warning.